Okay, you guys, welcome to the video. Today, I want to talk to you about one of my favorite core exercises. It's called the bear crawl, and actually holding a bear position. Just holding this position is going to light your core on fire like you've never felt before. So I'm going to walk you through, first of all, how to hold the position correctly, and then I'm going to take you through a bunch of different variations that you can try once you master the bear hold. So let's get to it. Okay, so let's talk about how to get into a solid bear hold position. This is a lot harder than it looks. We're gonna start on our hands and knees. And when we get to our hands and knees, you wanna make sure your shoulders are over your elbows, which are over your wrists. You don't want your wrists out in front. You want everything in a nice vertical line. So we're on hands and knees. Now I'm gonna curl my toes under, and I'm going to come up on my toes. So now my knees are hovering off the floor. I'm not up here like this with my butt in the air. I'm just right here. My knees are barely off the floor. Now this position right now is not super hard to hold, but it's a little bit hard to hold. You can hear my voice start to shake a little bit. What I'm gonna want you to do from that position is to engage slightly differently. I want you to brace your abs like somebody's gonna come and punch you in the gut, and I want you to engage your lats. That's the hardest part to do. The easiest way, I think, for you to feel your lats turn on is if you think about having two ginormous grapefruits in your armpits and you're squeezing them. Once you squeeze those grapefruits, you will feel your lats back here turn on, and you want to hold that the whole time. You need to hold this super tight. You need to hold the grapefruit squeeze super tight and be in a bear position. So let's put all this together. So we're in a vertical position here. I'm hovering off the floor with my knees, brace my abs, squeeze the grapefruits, and now you can hear my voice. I can't talk very much because I'm holding everything so tight and I'm shaking. That's how hard this is. So I encourage you to practice holding an engaged bear hold before you try any of the variations I'm going to show you, because you want to be able to maintain that level of engagement while you're doing all the different variations. So practicing a bear hold is super, super challenging. So let's start with that. Now we're going to show you some variations.
The first variation is a forward bear crawl. Now, with a forward bear crawl, you're going to get into your bear position, and then you're going to move forward by moving opposite hand and opposite foot. Now, notice a couple things as I move. I am going super slow and very deliberate. These steps are not big. You don't want your knees to get too close to the arm. You want to create a little bit of a distance so your core has to work a little bit harder. Also notice that my back is completely flat. You should be able to basically put a glass of water on your back and it should not spill because it's so flat. Here's what I don't want you to do. Stick your butt up in the air and have your knees come right up to your arms and have your body just moving all over the place. Get your butt down, back flat, and keep braced and keep distance between your knees and your arms. The next variation is a lateral bear crawl. This can be a little tricky with coordination, so just take your time. Same thing as a forward bear crawl. You're going to be braced, you're going to have your shoulders back, and you're going to take small, slow, deliberate steps. Opposite arm, opposite foot move together, and your back stays flat. This is what I don't want you to do. Stick your butt way up in the air and bring your feet close together and your arms close together. Let's keep that butt down and your back nice and flat. The next variation is a bear plank with shoulder taps. Now I am in the standard bear hold position and I am tapping arm over to opposite shoulder slowly with control while maintaining the engagement of my abs and my shoulders and without rotating my hips. What I don't want you to do is to rotate your hips like this. My hips are just rolling from side to side and momentum is doing all the work. And also, I don't want you to flick your hands super hard as you tap the shoulder. You want to do them slowly with control. The next variation is an elevated bear crawl. What you're going to want to do is get a step. You don't need any risers. You could maybe use one riser, but you don't need to use any. And I put a mat over top of it because it's easier on the hands. You're going to start right in front of the step, put one hand up, then the other hand up, while maintaining the engaged bear position. This may look easy, but trust me, maintaining everything while you're changing elevation is super challenging. The last variation I'm going to show you is an elevated lateral bear crawl. Now you're going to use the same step that you used for your other elevated bear crawl and keep the mat on top. You're going to start off to one side and you're going to move laterally up and over the step, moving opposite hand and opposite foot together. This is a little bit of a coordination thing at first, but once you get it, you'll get into a rhythm. Just keep that back flat, abs braced, and shoulders engaged.
Okay, there you have it. The bear crawl hold, and then all kinds of different variations. Key points to remember when you're getting that good bear position: vertical from your shoulder down to your wrist, bracing your abs super hard, and more importantly, engaging your lats, keeping them engaged the entire time. What a difference. Those variations will add so much fuel to this fire. Enjoy these. These are so hard to do well, but they're so beneficial for every other move that you will ever do. So again, thank you for being here. Let us know if you have any questions about bear holds or bear crawls or any of the variations that we put in here. And if you have any requests for anything else, let me know. I'm always here. Take care. Have a great day, you guys.